Hello there, meet again with me. So today we are gonna talking about best imperialism age military RTS game. Imperialism is an age that covers from Industrial Revolution to post World War I. So without further ado, let's begin our list. America No Peace Beyond the Line is a real-time strategy game set in the post-Civil War American West and offer a Wild West experience. The game's gameplay style is similar to the Age of Empires series, which the player must gather and manage resources, build structures, create units, and achieve certain specific mission objective. The game has four factions. They are the Native Americans, the Mexicans, American settlers, and the Outlaws. Supreme Ruler: The Great War is a grand strategy video game that's set in the First World War. The game allows players to choose from more than 50 playable regions and take control of one of the great powers of the era, such as the Central Powers or the Triple Entente. The gameplay involves real-time strategy and wargame elements, offering a detailed and in-depth experience of the scale of conflicts during the First World War. The Entente Gold is a real-time strategy game set in World War I. In the game, players become a powerful and cunning army commander, leading their troops through various battles of the Great War. The game offers a hunt and gather type scenario where players must gather various resources, including wood, iron, gold, oil, and food. In summary, this game is like Cossacks gameplay with additional air warfare and trench warfare. World War I is a real-time strategy game based on historical events of 1914 to 1918 in over 30 missions that group into 3 campaigns and 1 additional chapter. Players can lead the force of Germany, Russia, or the Allies and utilize a wide range of tactical elements, including organizing the baseline, setting priorities in targets, and setting up advanced defense line. The game features 3 campaigns: Entente, Russia, and Germany, and offers of units including cavalry, armored vehicle, and air support. Victoria: An Empire Under the Sun is a grand strategy game that allows players to control a nation from the early 19th century to the dawn of the 20th century, aiming the progress into an industrial great power. Players are tasked with managing the economic aspect of their nation, including industrialization, trade, and resource management. It involves managing military force and engaging in conflicts, although it is less centered on warfare compared to other strategy games. Ultimate General Gettysburg is a real-time strategy that set during the American Civil War. The game features a complex moral system that influences the behavior of troops, adding depth to the strategic gameplay. The game includes the full order of battle for the Union Army of the Potomac and other forces involved in the Battle of Gettysburg. The game utilizes satellite images and historical maps to create an accurate representation of the battlefield, including every major location, house, ridge, and hill. Battle Empires is a real-time strategy game that's set in World War I era, which focuses on Western Front. The campaign includes a wide variety of story-driven missions, such as large-scale battles with several thousand soldiers, ambush, tank attacks, and sabotage tasks. The game relives some of the bloodiest battle of the Great War, providing a mix of historical narrative and strategic gameplay. Darkest Hour: A Heart of Iron game is a grand strategy game that's set in the early World War I to modern era. It is basically Heart of Iron 2 engine and gameplay style, with adding some improved mechanics, visual, gameplay, and others. The game's AI has been highlighted as a positive aspect compared to its successor, Hearts of Iron 4, with some players considering it to have far better AI. Grand Tactician: The Civil War is a real-time strategy game that combines a strategic campaign with tactical battle gameplay, allowing players to run their nation and master force during the American Civil War. The game encompasses almost the entire North American continent, with logistic, economics, and strategy sitting on top of a real-time combat layer in which armies fight it out over large 3D landscape. The AI in the game has been praised for being challenging, and the game has been known to improve fast with the very challenging AI. Imperial Glory is a real-time strategy game that set in the post-Napoleon era, offering a mix of strategic and tactical gameplay. It allows players to lead one of the 5 great 19th century empires like Great Britain, France, Russia, Prussia, or Austro-Hungary, each with its own unique and attributes. You can lead your army and navy in strategic elements and large-scale battles in real-time strategy mode. However, some reviews have mentioned that the game, while enjoyable, feel like a Total War clone with unfilled potential, lacking the small nuance and details that made the Total War games won this battle. Fall of the Samurai is a standalone of Shogun II Total War, which set during the 18 Boshin Wars in Japan and introduced several new features, including the introduction of gun-based warfare, improved both combat and clan objectives that tie into the fate of Japan. Players can now interact with foreign powers, such as the United States and Great Britain, which have a more significant presence in the game. The campaign map now includes railways, which plays a crucial role in troop movement and strategic planning. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought is a naval simulator and real-time strategy game hybrid game with a focus on strategic decision making and ship design that set in early industrial age to World War II era. The game includes several design aspects such as a ship classification, hull types, and technology that players can experiment with to create their ideal warship. The game features a deep battle system that requires players to master every design aspect of their warship to improve their worth in combat. The game includes realistic weather effects that restrict visibility during bad weather or night, adding a layer of realism to the naval battles. The Great War Western Front is an RTS game that attempts to capture the brutal battles of World War I. You can control the entire war effort for either the Allied or Central Powers in a grand campaign mode. The game has both Allied and Central Powers with unique gameplay features and abilities. The game also allows players to manage resources, research weaponry, and deploy troops across the Western Front while crafting a tactical plan for total victory. Last Train Home is a real-time strategy game that offers a unique blend of 2 different gameplay genres. They have features a grand campaign mode where players manage resources and train cars while making decisions on how to get soldiers home. The game also features a tactical real-time strategy battle mode where players control units of 10 soldiers and assign jobs to them. Combat missions are tough and skewed towards stealth, and players must choose their tactics wisely, using a very skill to survive. It also features an artillery train car that can provide a bombardment during the mission, high-tier weapons, and machine gun emplacement to help defend the train when attacked. Ultimate General Civil War is a real-time strategy game that offers a unique and immersive experience for players interested in the American Civil War. The game offers a range of international battlefields, each with historical correct units, commanders, and terrain. The game includes day and night pace, adding depth and strategy to the gameplay. Overall, Ultimate General Civil War is a well-received RTS game that provides a challenging and immersive experience for players interested in the American Civil War. Victoria 2 is a grand strategy game set during the colonial era of the 19th century. Players guide their nation from the era of absolute monarchy in the early 19th century through expansion and colonization in hopes of becoming a global power. Victoria 2 is known for its depth, complexity, and historical accuracy, making it a challenging experience for players. Players can experience the full regalia of the 19th century as they guide their nation through industrialization, the American Civil War, communism, and nationalism. So, that's our line, my friends. With this list, I hope it helped you discover some new games to try out. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorites and if I miss any that you think should be included. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.